Too many. There we go. Thank you. Yeah. So this is somebody who's been focused on something. So it was a past energy, but it's someone who's changing their focus because they're seeing a situation that isn't going to be successful. It's a person who's moving towards something that is, but it's someone who's not quite ready to make a move. Yeah. So I see someone being still. So it's saying to just be still. Okay. Nothing's really moving. It has to do with someone who's about to change their focus. Some of you are no longer focused on someone because you see it isn't going to go anywhere. Possibly yourself here. But it has to do with this person here. It's about being open. See, it's about clarity. Things are about to clear up. This is someone clearing things up. Yeah, a little focus on past energy, but you can see things are kind of confusing. There's things that are hidden, but now we have this openness. Everything's clearing up. So this is somebody who's determined to have success. And some of you too, like I say, maybe turning your back on someone here where you see it isn't, they're still focused on someone else or who knows, but where it isn't successful. Yeah, so you can see there's power, there's potential here. So this is somebody here making a power move. And has to do with being successful. Okay, about a successful connection, but someone is being still. They're not moving. It's more than likely the feminine energy, but it could be this person. Look at that. So there's somebody here who's breaking free. They're free from something. There's some kind of news communication where someone is now free of a situation. And it could be someone looking to see if you're single because it has to do with making a powerful move. But look at that. There's electricity. This is someone feeling pretty good here, I feel, because they have broke free from the past. So it's somebody who's obviously gone through a healing, but it has to do with this person who needs to make a powerful move. They need to move. And someone's finding out someone is free as well. So a lot of communication. Birds are communication, but it has to do with someone who's free. There's the fulfillment. I see community. So someone here is just, see, there's where things clearing up. This is about wish fulfillment. See. Yeah, some of you could see too. I mean, it could be the feminine or masculine, but it's the swan. So it's kind of like the king or queen of swords energy. It has to do with somebody who is, like I say, just being still, not really moving. So, but it could be just that stillness while someone's focused, but it has to do with something that someone's breaking free from. But it has to do with this powerful connection, making a power move. So someone is being patient, see, learning to be patient. Because it has to do with someone in your community, see, some sort of transformation. And you see, whenever that rainbow, there's a pot of gold at the end of this. So there could be people talking about this, but it has to do with fulfillment. It has to do with this clarity, things clearing up. So somebody here was clearing things off their past. They were focused. Someone likely needed to, focused on something else. But yeah, let's see what this success is about. Yeah, someone's gone through transformation. See, that's the energy of internal transformation, change. Something is over. So someone has ended a situation, but they were still focused on it. Obviously because things need to be cleared up. Yeah, someone here has rested and rejuvenated. So someone's gone through a healing. They've taken a break and they've healed. Someone taken the time to heal after an ending. So I feel some of you could be waiting for this. Could be yourself in that energy, no longer focused on the past, being open to new opportunities. But someone is definitely feeling free. Someone's finding out someone is too, I feel. Let's have a look at stillness. Yeah, so somebody's definitely had an emotional loss. So there was a lot of negative energy, negative thinking. So there was some sort of loss here. But it's a person who's healing. Yeah, so it's somebody here who's now moved on from this. See, they see it's not successful. They've left it behind. So it has to do with moving on to something new. This is someone, see, it has to do with movement. 6, moving forward, leaving it behind. Yeah. And there we have the foundation and achievement. So someone has achieved this. They've healed. They've let something go. So there was an emotional loss. It was very negative. Someone was really sad. Okay, because of an ending. But this is internal. Someone going through this. And I can see this energy of this foundation achievement. They've achieved something. So there's a reason to celebrate. They're now ready for something new. Very nice. Let's have a look at openness. Openness. Yeah. See, it's two people being open. Very nice. So someone here is also finding out someone is, see, it's an energy of free, someone who's single. But now we have this union, two people. There's potential here, but there's powerful connection. This is somebody who's, like I say, they've two people have come apart, two people coming together. But this is often just someone who, like I say, somebody's been sad. There was some kind of loss. But they've left it behind because they're looking for new. Now it could be someone moving, even relocating. Yeah, so there's definitely somebody, memories of love. I'm going to tell you, this is someone here, like I feel, this is, again, movement. See, someone reminiscing. So I feel like this is, I don't know if it's two people who are going to come back together or not, but to me it looks like someone has left something behind. They're moving away. They're moving on. They're ready for something new, and they want this connection. But you can see reminiscing, memories, longing for love. But because I feel like there's two people who were in a connection, but it ended. But yet there's these two people who may know each other. Partnerships and alliances. Yeah, it has to do with partnering up. 3. So this has to do with some sort of partnership and alliance. Some sort of longing. Definitely someone longing for love. Now, it could be where you connect with somebody that you knew before. But maybe they were going through something here. But I can see this partnership, two people partnering up, but there's another person. So I do see some sort of reminiscing, maybe a gathering, people talking here. I do see a lot of talk with birds, communication about partnering up. But there's another person. There's another person here. And that could be something left behind, but I feel like there's this talking and reminiscing about it. Someone may be talking about what they've been through, where they want to be, and possibly connecting with yourself. Yeah, because it has to do with some sort of fulfillment, being fulfilled emotionally. Somebody definitely left something behind where they weren't. Yeah. And there's the birth of something new, fertility. Yeah, it has to do with whether someone's open. Someone's finding out someone's single. So it's likely maybe someone you knew. It's sort of like the 6 of Cups. Someone you knew maybe in the past. Or it has to do with focusing. Yeah. Let's have a look at community. We'll dig into that with some other cards. So this is people in the community. So there's other people. It has to do with someone being patient. We have an Empress being patient, someone who's open. So someone who has a lot of abundance. But you see the 3s? This is sometimes a person who has other opportunities. So this could be a feminine who's ended a situation with someone. But I feel like you've got this longing for love, this love here. Yeah, so it's an energy of being aware. This is an energy of, I think there's two people very aware there's some kind of connection here. Now, it could be someone you knew some time ago and they were in a relationship that's ended, because someone's finding out, whether someone's open signal, but it has to do with something being cleared up. There's a need for clarity. See, it's an energy of being, the potential of this wish fulfillment. I see wish fulfillment. Wow. And someone here is very aware. It's manifesting a new beginning. Someone very aware. So someone's becoming aware of something and they have everything they need. See, it's someone talking to people, reminiscing. Maybe it's some gathering, but there's some sort of about partnering up in alliances. So there's some kind of alliance here. And someone's being very aware of this. But it has to do with someone who has all the tools, the information they need to do with community, to do with these people. So there's some sort of transformation. So somebody here being patient here. Wow, what is going on? Let's have a look at patience. Why is this here? Yeah, balance, beautiful. Yeah, you have somebody here who's, the waiting. Someone here is waiting here. Let's move those cards out of the way. Yeah, so there's just someone who's aware. They're aware of you. Okay, you're probably aware of this person, or you're being made aware, because we have some single people here. But it has to do with this spiritual connection, this union of two people coming together. But there's the 11. So this is someone here getting ready. Someone's gathering info. They're finding things out. So this is someone who's healed. Now, maybe it's yourself you've healed. You're open to something new. Or it's this person who's gone through it. But it has to do with someone balancing head and heart. But they're preparing themselves. See, this is someone who sees you're different than the usual type. But yet there's this union. See, this is two people. You're their type. They're very aware. I feel like you're both aware. And you're both aware there's this waiting patiently. This person knows you're waiting patiently. They're very aware. Okay? And maybe why you're just being patient. This is going to be a good one here. The waiting for two people to come together. Now, it's interesting because I see roots and history. That's why I feel like somebody maybe you knew when you were young in your social circle, and it doesn't even have to be when you were young at some point. So obviously there's been an ending, but now there's this opportunity for a new beginning. It's about the foundations. It's about building a foundation, someone's history. There's things that somebody wants to know. So there's someone gathering up the tools. They have all the information, everything they need. So now they're just kind of patiently waiting here. But why are they waiting? What is this waiting? Yeah, so somebody here is speaking truth or giving someone advice to wait. This is also someone who cuts someone out, who makes them wait too long too. So, but I'm feeling head and heart balance here. It's a lot of energy of being wise, someone being wise. To me, it looks like advice. There's that third person, someone giving advice. Someone's telling someone some truth, that someone has ended a situation. So somebody here who's gathering the info, and it looks like it's this person here. So let's have a look at balance. Yeah, between two people coming. Two people who are just right for each other. But that someone's being wise. So it has to do with truth. Someone's finding out some truth. See, it has to do with this swan, the Queen of Swords energy. I often see this as that. So it's someone telling someone to just wait, be still, don't move. Don't make a move because someone's still healing. Or it's just someone telling the truth about, it's a house and a home, feels like home, but it has to do with someone who's successful. Someone's talking about the things someone's achieved, what they've achieved. And it has to do with a strong financial foundation, a home. Wow. Tell me about this spiritual union. Why is this here? Yeah, someone wants to ask someone out. Yeah, see, an invitation to someone's home. Somebody wants to ask you out or invite you to their home, or they're trying to find out where you live through someone else. You may have someone who comes to and tells you, just wait, don't make a move. Someone's trying to find something out. So there's this people in the social circle, friends, alliances, partnerships. Two people are kind of in some sort of, they have some kind of an agreement. It has to do with some kind of an agreement here. Someone's becoming aware of this too. This is the thing. It's very, very wise. Someone's being made aware of a situation. Let's have a look at the memories. Yeah, see, it's somebody healing. So somebody healing from a past relationship. There it is again. It could be both of you, but it has to do with someone who's not moving yet. Somebody's doing a lot of thinking, pinned down by their thoughts. But this is someone fantasizing and lying there at night, fantasizing and romanticizing about making a move. But someone's telling someone, don't move yet. Just wait. Someone's cut someone out too, but I feel it's this person speaking truth as someone who's ended something. There's going to be, I don't know what's going to be found out here. Let's have a look at this partnership. Yeah, we have a person who's very curious. See, it's energy of the book, you know, that learning. Someone's learning something and they're not ready to move. They're just kind of thinking. But it's asking someone out. Someone wants to know where someone lives. So it has to do with some sort of talk and reminiscing. But it's an energy of healing as well. See, sentimental energy. Someone's fantasizing about this while they're healing. Yeah, see, someone finding out someone's single too. It's a person who takes care of themselves. They look good. They have everything they need. Someone's finding out someone's single. Now they're curious, but they're not moving yet. Yeah, this is someone at a crossroads in their life. Actually, it should go here. Yeah, see, this is someone who's left something behind. They're off on a new path, the path that they were on, now where they want to go. Someone's ready to go down this path again. But there's this longing and reminiscing. Someone's finding out the other person's single. They're curious. They want to know. They're learning something, gathering up all the info. And I feel there's another person here. Yeah, see, looking to see if there's... this is someone here looking to see if there's competition too, wanting to know if there's other people involved, if someone's single, if they're involved with anyone. But it's about taking action. They know they need to take action. Yeah. Ooh. Let's have a look at some sort of party gathering too. Like, I feel positive energy, people talking. You know, I see fun. Five of Wands is competitive, but it's often fun. Now, it could be a sporting event or anything, but it's often, I see this celebrating, partying. But someone's curious. See, they want to know if there's competition, if someone's single, if they're seeing anyone. But it's about taking action. Tell me about the fertility with this Empress energy. Yeah, see, this is something, someone doesn't know everything. They're curious. They want to know. So there's a little confusion, illusion, things are hidden, but someone's fantasizing and romanticizing. So I feel like we have someone who's ended a situation. They're finding out you've ended it. It's someone you know. Unless it's just, like I say, it could be just a crush. Someone who's, going down a different path. But it has to do with, two people coming apart, two people possibly coming together. Let's have a look at the awareness. Yeah, this is aware. See whether someone's single or married. So someone's being aware of something. It has to do with harmony between two people. See, there wasn't harmony. There's somebody speaking truth. There wasn't harmony. A lot of fighting, chaos, and conflict. So somebody here is definitely speaking someone's telling some kind of truth. They're waiting. Someone's telling someone to just wait, to be wise. Who is this Queen of Swords? Could be someone telling this person that you're waiting, because this has to do with justice, harmony, coming in right. See, there's things that someone needs to know. It's shadow work too. But I feel it's more like this, it's romance too. See, feeling romantic. There's some things that somebody doesn't know. And they're finding out truth. Someone's telling someone the truth about someone's marriage or relationship. And there we have this energy. See, this is someone saying, just be patient. Just be patient. Just wait. It has to do with the timing. Maybe the timing wasn't right. Don't know. But we're going to see. Tell me about the Five of Wands. Yeah, see a cycle ending. See, somebody's ended a situation, a cycle. But this is also someone who, this is interesting, curiosity, seeing someone in a favorable light. There's good memories. Someone is reminiscing. They're having good memories. Competition, parties, gatherings. Maybe when you were young, this is someone you partied with, or it could be for some of you. But I like the Wheel of Fortune because the cycle over. Someone's seeing someone in a favorable light. See, they look at this to see if it'll go in their favor. They're trying to find out if there's competition. I mean, maybe there was some drama or something at some point in the past where two people came apart because of it. But someone here is learning something, becoming curious. And it could be just, maybe it's the feminine being curious. This could be part of the Empress energy, someone who's trusting their inner knowing. Whether somebody knows or not about whether someone's single. Let's have a look at the moon. Why is the moon here? Yeah, see, it has to do with two people sharing their innermost selves. I feel we got two people very aware of each other, that there's an interest. But it has to do with someone telling somebody to just wait. Just wait. See, it's about harmony and balance. See, this is something just right. But someone may be telling you this other person wasn't right for them. There was chaos, conflict, drama, whatever happened. But yeah, it's like you're finding someone's history. Okay, because it has to do with someone learning about someone's history, their life. But it has to do with a house. I feel someone's trying to find out where you live, too. Tell me about justice. Yeah, someone taming the beast. Yeah, being patient. This is someone who does not want to be patient. They want to hurry up. But someone's saying, just wait, tame the beast. But this has to do with someone very kind and compassionate. So there's a lot of kindness, compassion here. See, this is someone seeing things different too. After a period of time, feeling different. But this is energy of someone who's getting ready. This is someone gathering info, they're getting ready. They're preparing themselves. So it's saying, if you're thinking about reaching out to this person, just wait. Because it has to do with them investing. So it has to do with not just patience, but it's something worth investing in. Anything worth fighting for is, worth investing in. There's the Magician. It was just sitting right there. So it's somebody, there it is, the awareness. So you're manifesting each other. So you're both aware that someone is, it's an energy of a test, a little bit of a test in the waters. But it's about harmony and balance. It has to do with justice, coming in right. So, yeah, it's an energy of someone. It could be someone saying, hey, they need to invest. They need to come in right. So it could go that way. But I feel there's this person, a friend of a friend. Some kind of agreement here. Yeah. The Magician is, I mean, it's communication. It's manifesting love. Someone here is thinking about love. See, you're different than the usual type. And it could be because someone's telling you to just wait. But it could be your own, with the Empress, your own inner knowing. Anything that's, worth investing in is worth fighting for. So it's an energy of this person having to take action if they want this to go in their favor. But someone's seeing you. It's definitely a favorable light, a windfall, someone with a lot of abundance. They're successful. They're finding things out. And they want this to be too. So, yeah, someone here, like I say, they're just getting ready. This is a person getting ready, gathering up the tools, the info. They have everything they need. Yeah, see compatibility, cooperation, compromise. So they're acknowledging something. There's things being acknowledged. People you have in common, maybe you're in the same social circle. Could be acquaintances as well. But this is somebody who probably didn't know. See, I feel there's this friendship, two people who know each other. Someone maybe didn't know you know someone that they know. It doesn't look like a love interest. It's like just a friendship. Could be a deep friendship that maybe goes back a long time. So someone's looking at this. There's history or something here too, but I can see this person acknowledging what two people bring to the table. But it's also an energy of the things you have in common. But it's about two people coming together. See, this is about two people coming together, building each other up. Someone's building this person up. Okay, or building you up. It's building. It's like this momentum. It's building. So it has to do with the things you have in common. This person, this is good because it's an 11. It's about two people coming together that are just right. Someone was with somebody that wasn't right for them. Yeah. Tell me more about the Queen of Swords. Yeah, Queen of Wands energy. So this is someone giving advice. Somebody fiery, passionate. See, it has to do with focus. Someone is no longer focused on anyone from the past. So this person's seeing this. And they're becoming very aware. They have all the information, everything they need. See, it's a person who's been finding things out. This is the person who I feel here, this Queen of Wands energy. Now, it could be self, because I do see an Empress. This is someone who works very hard. They're very creative. It's someone who's focused on the future. See, going down this path that someone's on. But I still feel like it's this person. Who is this person? See, it's justice and harmony. It has to do with fairness, being fair. The harmony between two people. The information they have. Yeah, it's the Empress. Someone who's very wise, just waiting. See, it's an energy of someone needing to come in right. So it's something that's worth waiting for. See, it's the Empress. If the Empress is waiting, they feel it's something worth waiting for. But it's also someone who, if someone doesn't come in right or they're not fair, this is someone who keeps their options open. And that's what this person's learning, if there's options or possibilities. Because something was said. But this is an Empress waiting for a situation to come to fruition, for someone to come in. See, it's about two people coming together, building each other up. Balance and harmony between two people who are compatible. Yeah, now we have the King of Swords here. Yeah, so it has to do with truth, seeing truth. Somebody, it's also head and heart. See, a person trusting their inner knowing. Somebody has cut somebody out here because of drama, chaos, conflict, whatever. But yet I see some positive energy in here too, because it's a whole new cycle. This windfall of abundance, the timing. So somebody was going through something and the timing probably wasn't right. But we have this person here speaking truth. Somebody with integrity, morals, and values. Yeah, look at that. So this is somebody high vibrational, happy. This is someone ready for something new. So they're coming in to speak truth. There's going to be some clarity. Yeah, they're going to reach out. They're hoping you reciprocate. But they also see the possibility that you may not be interested. But I feel there's going to be reciprocity and harmony. See, two people just being patient. Going down this path. It's about getting to know each other. Looking at the things you have in common. You've got common people. Whether you're aware, somebody didn't know. But it's an energy of romance, fantasizing. See, someone's a little confused. Like I say, there's a little confusion. So it has to do with truth, speaking truth. About someone reaching out, being generous with their time and energy. But it has to do with, I feel it has to do with someone who has everything they need. So they're going to reach out. They're hoping you reciprocate. The Empress is open. This is often a person who showers abundance on someone. So whatever, high vibration, if you put that high vibration out there and you conducted yourself this way, this person's coming in. So, yeah, they want to build. See, it's an energy of putting in the effort. But it's also this person wanting to know. Like I say, they're gathering info. They want to know. Maybe what you do for work. Because they're building. Someone perfecting their craft and skills. See, reaching out. They want this to work. So it's about putting in the effort. They need to come in and put in the effort. The Empress knows anyone who comes in and puts in the effort is something worth waiting for. Now we have the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, someone who focuses on work, their house, their home. Someone grounded, stable. So we have an Empress here. This masculine energy is seeing an Empress. But it still could be, like I say, someone giving advice, telling someone to just wait. Just focus on work while you're waiting. And, it's an energy of getting ready. See, getting ready. The Queen of Pentacles, planning, preparing, getting ready. But so is this other person. You're very aware. You're both aware of this, I feel. Like internally, there's some kind of transformation going on here. And there's that King of Wands. See, somebody here has ended something they were focused on. Someone may have been focused on them because they were successful. Okay, but it's about something that wasn't. So this is someone who's healed. Yeah, they've moved on. See, this is someone who's moved on. Confirmation. They're moved on from someone. But I also see moving, relocating. So if you know this person, because it's like two people have come apart. Now, I don't know if you knew each other when you were young. You go your separate ways, two single people. But it almost looks like two people never really came together. So take it as it resonates. Let's have a look. This is someone here definitely moved on. They're no longer focused on the past. Let's have a look at the foundation and achievements. What someone has achieved here. Yeah, this is someone leaving the past behind. See, he's being bold. Reflecting on the past. One last look over their shoulder. They've moved on. They're done with the situation. So interesting. They're coming in. They're moving forward. They're bold. They're making a power play. Look at that. See, reaching out to someone. Is this some sort of gathering or community, a home, some kind of celebration? So that's why I feel like there's something that happens maybe every month, every 5 months, 2 months. It's a monthly cycle, a yearly cycle. But a cycle's over for someone here. This is an energy of this timing being right. This is perfect. Someone's about to make a move. They got the information. Oh yeah, they're in a hurry here. This is someone in a hurry. They're rushed, but you can see they're thinking things through, choosing their battles. Yeah, see, this is someone who had a situation that wasn't successful, so they're thinking it through, gathering info, making sure they have everything they need, that they know everything they need to know. So, but it has to do with success, victory. Someone's pride and ego here a little bit too. See, someone's pride maybe got hurt a little bit here. So the pride getting in the way with connecting or letting someone in. This is often sometimes a person who keeps a lot of things to themselves, emotional. But there's definitely been there's going to be some clarity. See, it's about wish fulfillment, everything someone could ever want. So there's this opportunity being presented. And they want it to be successful. Yeah, see, financial success, partnership, two people partnering up. So this could be a place. Like I say, it's almost like there's some kind of event or gathering. I mean, it could be somebody celebrating, their marriage. It could be anything where there's a gathering of people. Friends, family, soul family connections. Friends who were like family. But this is someone who's one last look over their shoulder. They're taking a leap of faith. They're going for it here. So whoever they are, they're becoming aware. I still feel there's somebody here giving advice, maybe a motherly figure, telling someone to just wait because there's something coming up. There's something coming up here. I mean, we got the King and Queen of Wands. We have this patience in investing, learning to be patient. But it's about anything that's worth waiting for, right? It's about someone taking that action, something worth fighting for. Okay, I'm going to grab a couple of these and wrap this up. Where's this headed? So we have an Empress waiting, but open. Focus on work, creative pursuits, a very creative person. So this is somebody who's in no rush. See, there's going to be communication. See, it's somebody waiting for communication. And it's going to come because it's here. Tell me more. Yeah, so new love. There's an opportunity for new love. And it could be a new person too. But someone's looking to see if there is too. So there could be a choice. Some of you might have a choice to make. Empress, somebody who may have opportunity. And so somebody who's just going to wait to see what happens, to see how things play out. So there is a couple of energies here. Okay. Doesn't have to be, but it has to do with somebody unknown. There's something unknown. Some of you got an unknown person coming in, but it's also someone gathering information they want to know. But it could be just new love, Yeah, we got somebody here who's mature, possibly older in age, okay, or mature in age, or just somebody here who has that mature energy. Yeah, soul family. Could be children, grandchildren, but this is an energy of innocence, something sweet. This is someone going to give a gift. They're going to reach out and give you a gift. Someone wants to know where you live. They want to give you something. They want to get something going. They're going to show you they like you, but I see soul family. See that soul family, friends, reaching out to somebody, but it's innocent. I see fun, having a good time. Somebody who's fun. Maybe they like children. They could be a single parent, like I say, but I feel it has to do with childlike innocence, fun. And now we have a mature woman. So these are mature people, okay? Like I say, maybe there's no children. This is often someone who waits till their children leave home. See, this is often that energy of a journey, someone's journey. You see, waiting for the children to leave home before they partner up with someone. But it has to do with home, feels like home. Or it's a place that's like home. I think someone wants to know where you live. I do. And they want to give a gift. I feel there's this energy of sentimental memories. So, yeah. So I see some fun times coming up. A lot of fun. See, planning, preparing for fun. Somebody is working with someone to do something here. Some kind of gathering of sorts here. Fun times, parties. Let's have a look at the Empress. Yeah, so it says there's a union. This is potential. This could be a serious relationship. Oh my gosh, true love. Are you kidding me? Yeah. One more card on this true love. Some of you got choices though. Like I say, see, reflecting on past. Now, it could be someone reminiscing about someone. I mean, it could be just lessons being learned, but and there we have, yeah. So this is now just someone taking action here. Oh, the King of Wands taking action. It's something worth fighting for. See, this is somebody who's been waiting for the right opportunity. There's some kind of event coming up, and they're waiting for that opportunity. So this is somebody here who's, and I'm going to tell you, if that opportunity doesn't present itself, they're coming in. This is also someone who's aware that you are waiting. So I feel if you're talking to someone, they're telling you to wait. See, the advice I feel in this reading is just to kind of wait. And yes, if they don't come forward, there's other opportunities. But this is this person, I feel, who's ended. They've gone through some sort of internal transformation. They've moved on. They've healed. So it's an energy of resting, rejuvenating. And it could be even both of you, because that Four of Swords is here twice. So pretty interesting. But it has to do with clearing things up, clearing things out. It could be someone just clearing up their house, doing some effort in their house, clearing things out, material things, because the Three of Pentacles is here. This is often somebody who, it's material things, maybe getting rid of things that belong to another person in their home. But I feel someone wants to know where you live. They want to send you a gift or flowers or something. It's someone who shows someone they like them. So, but I'm seeing fun, parties, gatherings, see, fast moving. I see a busy time ahead. And some of you, maybe even multiple opportunities. There's going to be a conversation. I see truth. There's going to be truth, integrity, morals, values. I feel this could be, like I say, could turn into a very specific, there's a union. This is about a union. This is someone waiting for this union. This is something worth waiting for. But like I say, it's also someone who may have cut somebody else out, because it has to do with truth. Someone who speaks truth. The advice is to speak truth no matter what. Five of Wands, action, overcoming obstacles. But this is someone taking action. Something that's worth fighting for. But they're looking to see if there's competition too. I don't think this person's afraid of the competition. Like I say, it's someone who takes pride in their work. And I do feel it has to do with someone who has everything they need to provide. So it's someone who likes to be a good provider. So they will provide. But I feel we have an Empress who doesn't really need anyone to provide for them. But it's about love. This is some of the feminine who wants love, honest connection, pure love. This is somebody who's very sweet, very pure. So there's going to be a union. This person wants to connect. So I wish you the best. I see a busy time. Some of you could have multiple opportunities, things going on. You may need to make a choice. But Spirit's telling you to be aware of this one person. Okay, in particular. So I feel you're going to have to choose, but you see Empress, the birth of something new. And there's going to be clarity. It has to do with fulfillment, wish fulfillment. Now, somebody here could be a little full of themselves, their pride and ego getting in the way. It could be somebody getting a little humbled because we have an Empress here who's probably successful, or somebody who has just so much to give. I mean, it's just, the Empress doesn't have to be rich, but they have so much to give, where there's so much potential. So I wish you the best. Take care, and we'll see you soon.